Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of RDR2. We are still doing a major
There you go.
hunting expedition to get all the get all the trapper clothing and outfits, etc. I made a big list. We still need several. We are now in an area where there, I think, are boars. We need, from the animals that I think are here, we need 4 boars, 3 buck deer, 3 bucks, coyote. I'm actually not sure. I have them all crossed off, but it could be that one of the entries was actually a cougar that I put on the wrong line. We need 1 black bear, several bird feathers, but yeah, there are not that many birds here, or at least I didn't really see them while hunting for regular animals. We need a lot of goats, but those are not here. We need 2 mooses, which actually are near the lake. We are near a little river. That river mounts into a lake, and there was a moose there. Maybe we could go back there. There are also over there. How do you call them? Beavers. We need. Why don't I have that here? Where are the beavers? Yeah, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 beavers still. Skunk, but I don't think it's here. Squirrels, they're sometimes racing around. We need 5 squirrels. And then we need still. Cows are not here. Oxes are not here. Panther is not here. Yeah, that's basically it. So mostly boars, black bear, bucks. Now we also need several muskrats. There's also 1 muskrat near that lake at least. Yeah, we could maybe go back to that lake as well. Because that is also the issue, or not the issue, but what I found, I'm not 100% sure. But if you hunt a lot in a certain area, it actually gets thinned out a bit. I think it depends on how many carcasses are lying around. And then it's good to just go to another area, continue hunting there, and then come back or sleep 1 to 3 days. And then it should have respawned better. Anywho, in this area as well, so we have to stay on our toes. Yeah, this is so weird. I get that button prompt to interact, and then you go back to where it popped up, and then it doesn't pop up. It's a little bit finicky. But what I was saying is, yeah, what the hell is that? It will now flee away probably. A coyote. Multiple coyotes, but let's assume that my entry is correct, that I don't need a coyote anymore, but I do doubt it, actually. What was I saying? Yeah, there's a cougar here, but I hear, more importantly, I hear boars. The only issue with this game is, I find, to me it's very hard to pinpoint the location of sounds in my headset. There. No, that's a bear. But is it? Nah, it's also not a 3-star. It's not a perfect pelt. If I hear like a boar screeching, then it can be anywhere. I hear it in my headset, but it's really hard to. Oh wait, a raven. We actually need that. sometimes, yeah, fuck me, it will fly away. Maybe I can, I don't even have the correct weapon. Let's indeed get the varmint rifle. And let's see what you need to use for, yeah, I think it's the varmint rifle for birds like ravens. Of course I'm pressing the wrong button. Man, I'm really enjoying this hunting. I'm really not far in the story of the game yet, but just getting this compendium done and hunting, chilling, super relaxing. Alright, what do we need to do? Kill, pluck. The western raven can be found in a variety of habitats across the states. As omnivores, their diet consists of grains and seeds, but they prefer to scavenge for carrion and eggs of other nesting birds. A bow with small game arrows can be used to kill or wound a bird of this size. Raven feathers can be used for crafting, and their meat can be used for cooking. Yeah, so we actually, it's not the varmints. It is actually... this is also so funny. This is an opossum. It's not dead. It is just... it passes out when it is stressed. Like in real life. They just go into a hard reset mode. Anywho. Anything here? Or is it still... a little bit... By the way, what I forgot, if I use a small game arrow, I really must not forget to pick up the arrow. If I hunt a small animal. Because I only have 2 left. What the hell is that? I think we don't need a raccoon. I don't know where we need those mushrooms for, but can never hurt. Alright, turkeys over there. There are many turkeys in this area. And also in the white plains over there. Turkeys galore. Oh my god, no. Wolves, please. I hate them so much. They're so annoying. Alright, the trapper is over there. I think that are coyotes, right? Nope, more turkeys. Ah, that's a skunk, right? We do need a skunk. I actually don't know what it was. Yeah, a 1-star skunk. And rabbits. Holy shit, there are way more animals here than I actually expected. Mostly a lot of wolves over there. Ah, there we go. God damn it. No perfect pelts. 1, 1, 1. Timber rattlesnake. Man, the animations are so detailed. Alright, I do need to catch it for the... I forgot, I not only need to shoot animals for the trapper upgrades, but also for the compendium, of course.
Back in my younger days, I was Devil, take you.
Alright, where is my arrow? I think I picked it up. Yeah, I don't think I studied this one yet, so that is why I did that. Maybe I didn't even need to kill it. Maybe I already... I do think I already killed one of these. And tracked probably as well. So maybe this was a useless kill. I really try to avoid killing animals that I not really need. Because I just really hate killing animals. Man, that rock. Why aren't there higher resolution textures loading in? Now they do. Yeah, do I want to start over to... Yeah, sorry. Cannot help myself. Of course, I will make mistakes with this, but when I'm aware of a possible needless kill, I will just restart the last save. Because I'm pretty sure this was a timber rattlesnake or something. I only needed to study it to get the compendium to 100. I didn't need to kill it. Like, why are we now... this is the autosave, that was later on. I wanted to say, why are we now starting at night? But, okay, makes sense. What the hell is that? Is that a carcass? No. That's an elk. So let's see. I could have been wrong, but then we have to kill one again once we see it. But I think I may be right. Here, you see, without having killed it. Or this is a load where I didn't kill that last one. I already... Oh. Fuck me, I did need to kill it. Apparently I already skinned two, but maybe I just found them on the road or something. Alright, good to know. And also, cottonmouth snake, what do we still need to do? We need to track it. And the water snake, we need to do kill, track, skin. But it's the timber rattlesnake, so we need to kill and study it. Alright, that's stupid. And of course, I'm such an idiot. I should have saved the game after killing it, then reloading the this save to see if it was actually a needless kill. And if it was, then I could have just reloaded that last save with the snake kill in it. Alright, that was really stupid. So I cannot go back now anymore. So yeah, I do make mistakes with that a little bit. But again, my philosophy is I do have to kill animals It's just how the game works, and it's the Wild West. Kill or be killed. But if I can prevent it, I will not just kill animals for fun or for nothing. It really needs to serve a purpose. Yeah, a bear, but we don't need it. So basically what we need from over here are boars and a black bear. Coyotes, yeah, don't really need it. Alright, slow start and also stupid start with that snake from the off the hunting expedition. Holy fuckaroli, I heard somebody coming.
Christ.
So funny, these animals, and it doesn't even need to be a big animal like an elk like that one. Holy shit, what a jump scare. It can also be small animals. Sometimes they just here, where were those mushrooms? Was it only one mushroom? Or am I now in a different area? No, right? But anyways, even small animals, like a little beaver or a muskrat, they sometimes just glitch out and start attacking players. Super funny. Not long, it's just crashing into them and then sprinting off. Super funny. Oh wait, holy fuckaroli. I hear... I think I heard a cougar. If so... I think it's coming from there, but then again, it can be anywhere. Where the hell is it? Where were... the mushrooms? Call me crazy, but that really sounds like a cougar. And the only issue is I don't even need a cougar anymore, so this is actually only annoying. That it's here, because it can kill me very quickly. It can jump at you from the shrubbery very easily. Unless you're on a rock, that can help. Like so. Honestly, there's really not that much going on. Wildlife wise. There's a raven there, apparently. I don't see it. Alright, why is the music...
Hold here, boy.
kicking in? Where are these ravens? I don't see them. Yeah, they're over there, behind that branch. God damn it, is that like the reflection in the binoculars carrying them away or something? Wouldn't surprise me. What were they eating or looking at? Honestly, let's just sleep a bit. Hopefully it will help with respawning. And also, let's sleep until day. Bit annoying. Now you cannot sleep more than 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Man, I really need to buy some hay for the horse.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty malnourished. It looks really thin.
Here you are, boy. Here, boy.
Yeah, you already see its muscles here a little bit. Really not looking too good. Anywho, let's just make our way to that lake and see if we can get a moose there. And then along the way, see what we encounter. Like over there. A ram. We don't need a ram. Man, it's not going as fast as in previous episodes. The kills. And also a stupid start with that snake. But yeah, it is what it is. That are elk that we do not need.
Wait.
We need that bear. We need a black bear. Which
You're
goes...
okay.
Ah, there we go. God damn it. These bears, black bears don't often spawn with perfect pelts. Bear? No, that's not a bear. It's another elk. God damn it, it's really elk country. That's not what we need. Again, I really hear animals close by, but it sounds like boars that we actually do need, but it sounds, I would say it comes from this direction, but by the way, the cougar is often near that stream as well. Here, I do think I need to get out of the area and sleep longer. I think spawn rate really seems lower than it was before. again, I do find it annoying. You hear these boars or you hear these animals. I just don't find them. Alright, that's just a guy chilling. Alright, let's get to that lake. But near that lake there's also not that much. We can maybe get a beaver, which is of course nice. Maybe a bear on the way there, which rhymes. And maybe a moose, but not holding my hopes up. Man, I don't see any animals. Alright, this is that weird Indian burial grounds or shrine, whatever it is. Other hunters always, I saw them before and they really started aggroing. I don't know if they're always aggro, but good thing to just stay the hell away.
Nice and
Nice and easy.
easy.
Come on, why can't I get a bearing on it? Nice. Nice. Alright, you stay there.
Stay.
Sorry, little bear. What? Right, I was like, oh fuck me. Didn't it die? But it did. Alright, so that was for sure one that we needed. What the hell? In the pocket. But now, if we are also going to go for the moose, then I need to carry that by hand because the horse is now full. At least for big pelts, and I'm sure the moose is also a big pelt. We need to carry it by hand to the trapper, but we can do that. Just happy that we have some progress. So black bears, we are good now, and regular bears as well. No more needed.
Stay here, boy.
Wait, we need the varmint. I think we need the varmint more likely than we need the bow. Man, I'm repeating myself, I'm a broken record, but it really looks so nice, this game. Really escapism, this game for me. I wonder whether gaming is a little bit like drugs sometimes. Like drugs or alcohol is also escapism. It's just a more healthy way of escapism. I mean, you do practice your hand-eye coordination automatically by gaming. There is, oh fuck me, what's this? Seems the game is a bit glitching out. Ah no. I was like, why is it not scared? But it was just distracted by eating. But yeah, so there's automatic hand-eye coordination. And problem solving to a certain extent. But of course, in my case, it is not that more healthy because I tend to smoke during gaming. But still, probably better than alcohol and drugs for escapism. There's the lake. Let's just see what's over here. I hear some turkeys. There they are. And deer, but we don't need them. Where does this actually go? No idea. I'm just walking there. I should actually stick to my mission, which is the moose and the beavers. Yeah, I cannot help myself. I'm just curious where this ends up.
Way more.
Alright, we are not going to go there. Where's the lake? Ah, it's to the right. Because we are focused on the hunting, not side mission. Would like to do the side mission, but not now. Do we go up there very quickly?
Look!
God damn it. I think he could scale that. Apparently not. I hear all kinds of a rat. There it goes. there it goes. In the pocket. I think we need a red. Yeah, it doesn't say which color, so that should be good. Quickly see what's on the other side of this mountain. Damn it. Just more forest. But it could be good for smaller animals maybe. Here, what's this? Ah, more turkeys. Turkeys everywhere. Alright, not sure why they are so chill. Fuck me, we need that one. Sorry, Buck, but we do need you. How many bucks do we need? I think, yeah, we need 3. So 2 after this one. Assuming we get it back to the trapper without losing it. Let's look it in. Actually pretty nice expanding the hunting area a bit compared to the area near the lake and near that river where I really was for hours and hours. I don't know, is that? Nah, that is not that. No, that is not the Indian burial ground, it's something else. Let's check it out, because that's probably either it's just a random camp, or it is a journal entry. Fuck, we also still need to read a lot in the journal. I only read a very tiny bit in the journal since starting this playthrough. Right, there was a bit of flickering with the textures. I think that is... Ah, no, it's just a camp. I see smoke. Probably just some hunters. There was some flickering with that camp through the binoculars. Fuck me, they're always flying away. Birds. And I think that is because of the increased level of detail and draw geometry detail mods that I have installed. They do glitch out very rarely with textures in the distance. Sometimes like a little camp object or horse manes. But for the rest, nothing. For the rest there, it's working totally fine. Here, like that. No, that's not where the smoke is coming from. And also I do think that that flickering that often happens with not random camps of strangers, but actually here, it's not happening with a camp like that. It's happening with fixed objects that are really there permanently. Like that Indian burial ground near the river in the previous episodes. Alright, the shadows over there are also glitching out. It's a little bit glitchy over here. Let's see, what the hell is this? Is this worth a journal entry? I think so. Or is this where we got that... What the hell is this? Is this the Indian burial ground? Ah, fuck me, I think it is. Yeah, native burial. Alright, so that are just the... the hunters that we saw before. So it really is much closer than I was thinking. The lake and that Indian burial ground. Let's get on with what we set out to do. A moose and a beaver and maybe a muskrat. Man, these hills, the incline of the hills, etc. It all feels pretty damn natural. Right, normally there was a muskrat, or normally, in previous episodes, a muskrat spawned, yeah, right over there, but it's almost always a 2-star. Ah, no, that's a duck. Nothing there. Let's see if we need ducks. Nope, already have it. Here. That's again a 2-star muskrat. God damn it. Alright, Normally or previously there was a boat on the other side with the fisher guys over there. The boat is not there, but there is a 3-star beaver. Alright, let's go and get that beaver.
Time to go, boy.
For the love of God.
Relax.
All that for what?
Yep.
Alright, there can also be a pack of wolves to the left here actually. And so cool. That guy, it's a big hunting hole.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not interacting with the story or anything at all. It is just messing around in the open road. It's just so immersive. Alright, little fox that thought he could. I'm just a bit worried about annoying wolves.
Stay calm there.
Or a bear. Which we don't need. Me. There's one over there. Alright, I'm a little bit afraid if we now scared away this one, will the other one, which I think is much further away, also scary away. There's a bear. Where's the fisher guy? Ah, fuck my life. I don't know what scared them away. But I do know if it works like before. We can get after them. Yeah, there are also quite some snakes here, by the way. Fuck me, there. I don't see them anymore. Did they just despawn? Ah, that was the snake that we needed to study. Which we do now. Which we did now. So that's nice. Right, are they over there? Yes, that are the beavers. Right, we need to get them go to shore. So we need to hurt them a bit. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we cannot pick them up from the water. Let's check that out. I don't think so, but maybe we can. One moment. RDR2, can you shoot beaver in water from boat and pick it up from boat. You can shoot a beaver in the water from a boat, and it is possible, though challenging, to retrieve it from the boat. You can pick up a beaver carcass out of the water from a rowboat or canoe by positioning the boat over the floating animal and using the prompt to pick up. Beavers tend to sink quickly after dying in deep water. If the carcass sinks, you may not be able to retrieve it. It is best to kill them in shallow water or while they are still on the shoreline. If the beaver sinks, you can try riding your horse over the spot to push the carcass to shallower water, or use dynamite to blast the body back to the surface. Use a boat to get close, but aim to kill them when they are in shallow water to ensure you can pick them up. Right. Now they are in quite deep water, I would say. Now we need to know which is which. Yeah. You can also just see that. Man, we actually have a pretty good beaver community here. Nice. Oh, fuck me. Fuck my life. Ah, it is still... I missed. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it be, but normally I'm really bummed out if I... shoot an animal and then only injure it, because now it has, like, for the rest of its life a bullet in it. So normally I would like to restart, but I don't know. Yeah, I can actually check. I really don't like this. Five minutes ago, last save. Yeah, it's a gliding skill. I'm getting more easier and easy with things that I'm now doing that are really initially said I will really try and avoid. Like shooting animals and only hurting them. Yeah, so there is one. Injured one.
Stay.
Alright, it is what it is. Beavers are pretty durable, I would say. sure, yeah, they're back in the water. Sorry, buddy. Is there still one? Yeah, there's still one. Hurts. And I really feel like a psychopath, honestly, killing all these animals. I also really wanted to make use of all their items as much as possible, including their carcasses. But yeah, it's really not possible. If we in total we have to hunt like 275 pelts. So I cannot. We can only carry max 2 if I don't go on the horse. I carry 1 like carcasses and 1 on the horse. I cannot continuously just go back and forth to the. Now they. Here. There are a lot of good ones here. I cannot continuously go back to the trapper. Basically almost all perfect. We also have to keep an eye out for the moose and the beavers, I think. Because of all the activity, I see horses, I see all kinds of animals. Sons of bitches. But man, I was not expecting this beaver hunt to go this well, and honestly. Did they now despawn? No, they're still there. Well, I don't see them with the bare eye. Ah, there's one. immersion pretty good. Man, can you imagine the fears that these animals are going through? Are also perfect. Fuck me, and again I'm hurting an animal. I think I shot it twice. I messed up its skin. Right? Such an idiot. Alright, Alright, I will take it as an exception. Because I don't know when I last saved. We are getting a really good hunt. I did try to point the weapon elsewhere for that last shot and get out of Deadeye, but I think it auto-marked twice on its body, and if you shoot it more than once, you will ruin its pelts. That is super stupid. Man, this basically was a whole colony of perfect beaver pelts. Alright, but normally if I accidentally not get the perfect pelt, I really want to reload the save. Nice! Was it? It's still good. Woohoo! Alright, and there was one over here somewhere. Did it get ashore here? I think I saw, yeah, one over there. Poor bugger. This is again super cool. I'm going pretty slow, but I think that is because of the water currents. Really need to very quickly shoot it before that second auto marking hits. Because then you ruin its pelts. I don't know, I think I shot it only once. but it's pretty cool. It feels like rowing is harder because of the current. Nice. Man, I really feel like a total psychopath. Taking out a whole colony of beavers. And for what? Only some trapper outfits, but yeah. It's all in the game. It's all a game. Alright, I think that was mostly it, beaver-wise. Poor guys. Annoying wolves. Alright, let's see what we have. Six. God damn it, what a haul. That's for me really good. We have a buck and we have a bear. How many beavers did we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more plus a perfect 1. Also, this is legendary animal territory. I think it was a fish, right? Yeah, there's some legendary fish here. Alright, but I don't think there will be a lot of beavers popping up here anymore with all the carcasses around. So let's stop the beavers. These are boars, right? We do need boars. Which are here, and also, yeah, they're over there. Easier to get them over here because we're closer to the trapper. Because the other trapper is at Rick's station over there. Strawberry. Don't want to enter the town because it can trigger some side missions that I don't want to trigger yet. The aim really is just to focus on the hunt for now. Skunks over there, but that is dead or alive territory. I'm a little bit afraid that some of the animals that we need are only in this area, which only gets fully unlocked way later in the game. Although maybe we can already explore it ourselves, I don't know. I don't know if it's fully locked off or not. Yeah, this is pretty good forest, of course. So what are we going to do? We are going to camp out. See if we can reset it a bit, spawn rate. Man, that looks so nice near the lake. Would actually be a good time to just start reading the journal. Let's see, can you, you cannot use the journal, or can we? Yeah, I think we can. Here, let's, for example, you want to open up something like this one. Yes, that's so nice. We can read in the tent here, in the rain. I mean, can we read the journal? Yes, we sure can. Here, how immersive is that? In the rain, near your campfire, in the tent, reading journal entries. God damn it, what a game. But we are gonna sleep. Wow, also immersive, how you wake up looking at the roof of the tent. Like this. Oh, we can actually fast travel. How does that even work? Wow, we can fast travel super quickly. I will not use it, I find it unimmersive. If I fast travel or want to get somewhere quicker, I will just take a train. No, I don't need to do that. I want to tear it down. Here we go. Alright, either there are some new spawns here, like the muskrat or beavers. I doubt it there will be any new beavers, by the way. Although there is one over there, or that's a bird. That is a loon. Do we need a loon? Yeah, we do need loons actually. 2. We need 2 loon feathers, so we can get those over here. Right, it says there's a white-tailed deer there. I don't see it at all. Maybe behind that rock or something. Yeah, no beavers as expected. But man, really... I could play this game for so much longer than I have time for. There's another loon over there. No, that's a duck. But there's a difference between a loon and a duck. I do find it a little bit annoying that if you only point a binocular to those ducks, they often somehow get alerted and fly off.
Have this one.
Yeah, we really need to buy some hay for it. I see its muscles protruding its skin. That's the poor beaver. Here, this is what I mean. Why would it suddenly fly off? Motherfucking loon. Alright, sometimes also the boat despawns after reloading. Because our boat used to be, I think, over here somewhere. Yeah. Boats despawn quite easily, honestly. I also had it earlier. I was on an island and it was too far to swim. We got there by boat and then the boat despawned. Pretty damn annoying. Yeah, trying to get beavers without a boat is pretty damn tricky. Because they will get into the water and there's not really a way for me to herd them out of the water. Pretty cool that the fisherman guy is gone because of the rain. Alright, there are some birds over there. It could very well be a loon. But even if it flies off and I shoot it and it lands in the water, pretty good chance that I can't pick it up. But let's see. If we do one circle around the lake, if there's anything. Any interesting animals popping up. Like, I do think. No, I don't see them anymore, but I did see some loons or whatever over there. Hopefully it is a loon and not a duck. Now I don't see it anymore. Yeah, over there. Probably just a duck. And again, they are... I don't know how that works. Often, if you have them in your sight, they just fuck off. Or how do you say that politely? Wow, what the hell? What the hell? No way, no way, no, 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 what? Why was Arthur that long below the water? Was that because I had the probably because I had the binoculars equipped. Sometimes he just gets stuck in the water. It's a bit weird. Elk, not what we need. There are still a lot of carcasses. That's probably why there are no new animals spawning. Right, I'm just picking this up. As worse foods. Where are you?
Wait, boy.
Ah, fuck my life. These were probably just ducks anyways. I'm not sure. I'm gonna believe it, so I'm less annoyed by scaring them away. What the hell? I hear like an animal growl super close by. I don't know. Sounds like a bear to me. There it is. No, they're not bears. Waterfowl. Again, I can shoot it, but I'm pretty sure it will sink. And I cannot pick it up anymore. So let's first see if we need one. I do think that a fowl, we may need a fowl. No, actually. I don't think we need one. Why doesn't there always spawn a boat here? It's just annoying. Right, I don't know what kind of fish that are. But there is one legendary version of it around here. Headshot, but I think with the bug trinket that it can actually still be a perfect pelt. Yep. So we only need one more. Sorry, little guy. Man, I really don't like this. I really don't like. Killing animals, tracking them and hunting them, and indeed going for the kill. The mechanics I really like of hunting, but the fact that you're killing an animal, not for me. Alright, we only need one more. One more beaver. I was not expecting there to be more beavers here, actually, no. Pretty nice. There are mostly ducks, I think, that are lying in groups. Fuck, there's a muskrat there. Alright, we do need one muskrat, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I was not... why is it gone now? Fucking hell. Ah, no, there it is. Sorry, little bugger. But we do need you. At least I think we do. Fuck me. Don't we need it? Yeah, we actually need 6 of them. God damn it. Poor bugger. Poor bugger. Bob, where are you? Right, that one is stuck, it seems. I don't know. No, it's not. By the way, what is on the other side of that little dam? Let's quickly check it out. It's like a river or something. Yeah, just a continuation of the river. Towards Valentine, I think? No. Let's see, where is that river going? Just into the big lake. Not at all towards Valentine. That's the Upper Montana River, and this is the Dakota River. Anywho, we are gonna continue our tour.
Stay here.
Around the lake. Alright, but no moose, unfortunately. But then again, 7 beavers make up for it. Fuck me! I don't know what those were, but... I hear a lot of frogs, but I don't see any frogs. Alright, any beavers around? Or anything else? Alright, we need to kill it, and it needs to be done with game arrows. Pretty tricky. God damn it, I was like, is that the perfect beaver, but it was not.
Stay.
Fuck me, it's a goner. Jesus, these birds do... Still there. Fuck my life, there it goes. Here, I don't know, it does seem to be a bit scripted. If you put your binocular on a bird, it just takes off. Check out these fish underwater. So well done. People have said it many times before, but I really so agree. It really feels like a living world. Right. I do think if you actually... I'm not 100% sure, but if you go into the water with weapons on your back or equipped, they degrade faster. But I also think that I may have like a that. No way. Alright, again, not a headshot, but it... No, what? Fuck me! Fuck my life. So... Yeah, learning moments. It is not always with that bug trinket that it's easier to kill them for a perfect pelt. I do think if you hit them somewhere else on the body, that there's a bigger chance that the perfect pelt is maintained instead of doing a headshot. But you of course do need to kill them. If you just hit them in a non-critical body parts, then yeah, you will not kill them. And I'm not gonna... That one time earlier was an exception, and I do think I probably may have killed that one afterwards anyways. That beaver that got away, but I basically took out the whole colony, so I'm gonna say it was taken out anyway, so it's not like in agony with a bullet in it, but I am going to 32, yeah, 4 minutes ago, that's fine. I am going to reload when that happens. I don't want to maim an animal, so to say, and then I want to really kill it in one headshot. The least suffering as possible. Holy fuck, that saloon. And now we don't have the bow equipped. Fuck my life. There's another loon. Fuck my life. Oh yeah, that was to be expected. Alright, but the other one is still there. Fuck me, I had the bow equipped because I'm reloading a save. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Ah, no, it's not a loon. Fuck my life. Alright, I see 2 beavers. So they're really spawning a lot here. Let's see, how many did we need? Yeah, only one more. This could be an interesting test case. Can we shoot? I don't think there is ballistics in this game, so... But yeah, there is range on the weapons, so... But I assume as long as the crosshair there are 2 perfect ones, I think. I wanted to say as long as the crosshair is red, then you're probably within range. No way, did it despawn? No. Fuck my life. find that a really annoying mechanic. If you get into a cutscene, it shouldn't despawn, man. It is a mini cutscene, of course, the animation of picking up a herb. No, it's not a cutscene. Fuck my life, it's not there anymore, right? Very annoying. Yeah, fuck me. I think this save is after I shot it. This is probably after I picked up the bull rush. The game saves it into your satchel, I guess. But my... Alright, where's the horse? My previous autosave was before, I think, killing the last one. 7 buck, bear, muskrats. We can quickly check it out. It's like 15 minutes ago. Holy shit, we are all the way over here. We didn't have the muskrat yet, so alright, I am going to, I'm not gonna pretend that that's miss. We didn't maim it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe we did, and it was quite far away. Maybe it was only wounded, but it looked pretty dead to me. But yeah, suddenly it disappeared. But I'm gonna just say, okay, we did kill it. The game just despawned it after picking up that common bull rush. It is not like that it was mortally wounded and got away after being stunned for a while. Again, my objective with this hunting, it's just really try and minimize suffering. Virtual, even if it's virtual suffering. Alright, let's see if there are still some buggers around, which there are none. Ah, there's one out there. Here, but that's the problem without a boat. Good luck getting that one. Man, there are a lot of spawns here, I do have to say. Ah, nice, it's turning around. Ah, fuck me, it spotted me, I think. Now it's racing away. But I'm sure it will get back to this shore. The other shore is much further away, but I'm not sure. No, I'm actually not sure. I hope. No, fuck me, it's going to the other side. And the problem is, Arthur cannot swim for shit, so I cannot just go after him. Arthur can't swim all across the lake. He will run out of stamina and die. But at least we know there is a perfect beaver around. Here, man, there are two over there. Yeah. Somehow they can be... really skittish. Where is... Ah, there's a muskrat. No, it's a duck. Where is the perfect one? It just despawned. Fuck my life. Right, again, I don't have the correct weapon now. And it flies off. Bird hunting is going to be pretty tricky, I think. Fuck my life, the perfect one despawns. The one that got away. What the hell is that? No way, that is the perfect one that I killed, so it didn't despawn. Nice! But now is it already decomposed? Nice! Alright, this was very lucky. I didn't see it after picking up that... that buckroot, or whatever it's called. I didn't see it through the binoculars, but maybe that's also not through that eye or eagle eye. But that could have been because it was not warm anymore, the body. Alright, this is really nice. So for sure that one didn't. Fuck my life! They're always getting away. These annoying birds. Yeah, so for sure it wasn't maimed or anything and got away. Alright, I think we had a pretty good haul over here. We have all the beavers that we need. What else is around here? Yeah, I did see a moose once here, but... didn't really see one since. Another beaver. Alright, so this is really beaver town. Yeah, we could maybe go for that loon, but loon does spawn here actually quite frequently. Let's try and get a loon. I don't know how common loons are. Maybe they are super common, so I don't really need to try now here. Maybe they're everywhere. Because without a boat it's also a little bit annoying. I mean, I cannot easily get to the other side if I spot one over there.
Hold here, boy.
Hello guys. Man, they're so cool. Check out the water physics. Pretty damn amazing. Right. What the hell is that one doing? It's just chilling out. Yeah, I don't know. So what are we going to do? We could get to the trapper to look in our hunts and also look for boars near the trapper. Assuming they may have respawned by now. Maybe further up there are some loons. Because sometimes these animals, they really don't care. I don't understand. Now they do care. Mallard and Peking duck. We also need to look at the compendium. I tend to forget that. Mallard duck 100. Peking duck, we need to still kill one. Now, which one did we need to kill? The fuck me again. Wrong button. Such an idiot. Baking is the one that we need. Here, it does get red, the reticle. So how does that work? Yeah, so even if the range on the weapon stats was really not that high. It was 4 out of, or 2 out of 4 or something bars. It is still pretty damn far range, I would say. Assuming we got it. I did see a duck go down, right? Yeah. Where is the arrow? We did lose an arrow. Oh man, it's so gross. Alright, do we still have place on the horse for it? We do. Ah, we do. Alright, I must not forget that we're not only hunting for here, like for example this one. What we still need to track a black bear. We need to do with this one. Pretty sure I killed a frog once, apparently not. Here, what are these? Greater prairie chicken, raven, whooping crane, crabs I also still need to do. A bull elk, what the hell? What do we need to do? Ah, we need to track it still. Grey fox. Apparently I didn't do anything to it yet. Yeah, so actually it's not only about getting the stuff for the upgrades, it's also about the compendium. Alright, and the question is now, are we gonna sleep? Yeah, let's just sleep for a bit, because then we get back to the tracker area, and then the chance is bigger that the boars, etc. over there will have respawns. Alright, let's craft a bit of meat, etc. So we are going to go for the one that does dead eye. We can make 2 of them. Alright, so mint is health and organo is stamina. Let's do stamina. Ah, fuck me, I forgot always. Because we were sleeping so long, the carcasses on the horse, they despawned because they decomposed. Makes sense, of course. Alright, I have a mental help to remember which herb fortifies which core. You have mint, organo, and thyme. That is in order of alphabetical order. And that is the same as with the health course, or the course. They start with health, stamina, and then dead eye. That's not alphabetical, but that's the order they appear in the HUDs. And that is the same order as the alphabetical order of the ingredients. So mint is the first health, oregano is the second alphabetically, and that is also the second one in the HUDs. Stamina and thyme is the last one alphabetically, and that is also the last one in the HUDs, which is the Dead Eye core. Alright, regular coffee brew moderately restores stamina in dead eye. Let's just for immersion drink a bit of coffee. Like we do in real life, or at least I do. Man, that was again so cool that you can pour extra coffee because indeed you have. Well, what did it say? Muskrats. Here, so it is still there. Yeah, but they're rotten, I guess. Alright, but you could pour another cup of coffee because it makes sense. We created like a pot of coffee. And that is more than 1 cup. So you could take 2 cups from that pot. But not another one because the pot was empty. So it are really that. It's in other games you could probably either not pour another cup. Or if you could, you can probably pour endlessly, whatever, until you just leave camp. But in this game, there's all that little detail. Like, no, it needs to make sense. So you have 1 pot of coffee, and you have 2 big cups that you can pour from it. And after that, the option to pour more disappears. Alright, let's see. I do like it that they actually didn't despawn.
Wait.
They just fell off. Yeah, rotten. God damn it. Sorry guys, I really wanted to make use of you better, to make your death as justified as possible. Alright, but what I did find now is that I actually have crazy range with this arrow. Here, that's pretty crazy range, I would say. Because we did need ravens, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we needed a raven. But I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Yeah, we need a lot of raven feathers, actually. Right, how many do we get feathers? 3 raven feathers per kill. Alright, so killing birds actually is easier than I thought with the range of the bow and arrow. I did lose my arrow again. If you shoot birds, unless it just ricocheted off somewhere. So we do need to craft some arrows. Can we craft game arrows? Yes, flight feather, arrows, and shotgun shells. Here we go. Very nice. Wow, again, so much detail, man. Look at it. This is a snake carcass. I don't remember if I killed it or somebody else, something else. Ah, no, it's not a snake, it's a fish. How cool is that? Fuck my life. Man, no, that's a bird. No, it's a fish. It looks like a bird head. Alright, anywho. Any birds around? Or ducks? Loons? Man, it's just so immersive, this world, with everything that changes, etc. Like decomposes. It all boils down to realistic details that they really went all in on authenticity, unapologetic. They had such a clear vision for this game, with this game. They had such a clear vision. By the way, I saw in Dead Eye that a bird does have like weak spots. Very tiny ones, one or two. Well, if I shoot it, I'm like, a bird is so small, wherever I hit it with an arrow, it will probably kill it. But maybe it is possible to also, if you don't hit one of the weak spots, I don't know what kind of birds it are. If you don't hit one of the weak spots, that you actually only maim it. Or wound it instead of killing it. I cannot imagine. Yeah, by the way, if you want bird kills, this is a pretty good place actually. The only problem is they're so far off. If I shoot them, it will be pretty tricky finding out where they actually landed. Now they're suddenly all gone. Fuck me, cannot study it. Ravens, where are they? All the way over there. Here again, so much detail. An eagle or whatever it is picking up a fish from the water. I mean, and I think actually it can also actually pick up animals from land and then fly high up and drop them to the ground to kill them. Would not surprise me. There's a songbird. Fuck, where was it? That's one of the... God damn it. Also one of the ingredients we need, songbirds. I found it such a weird name. I think we can really go for the raven feathers here. I don't think feathers are classified as perfect or not. It's just any quality does suffices. Raven also small. Yeah, I think Raven is also probably all birds. What I wanted to say is are PQR. They're probably all, yeah, birds of that size. They are all bow and arrow, so that's pretty hard shooting them out of the air, I guess. Right, let's slowly but surely make our way back to the tracker, because it's already past midnight and I still have to cook. The loon and everything, yeah, although it would be nice if we, there. No. Fuck my life, I'm such an idiot. I wasted an arrow there. Yeah, we are in an area where loons spawn, so why would I actually go back to the trapper now? Why don't we stay here and continue the hunt here? Yeah, maybe also because I already killed quite a lot in this area, so then the spawns could diminish. And over here are basically only ducks. The loons are a bit harder to come by. So honestly, don't really... Yeah, let's just go back to the trapper and then take it from there. Unless they are... Yeah, that are also ducks. These ducks are spawning quite frequently. So if you need ducks, this is the place to be. But if you need a loon, not necessarily. Or if you need a raven. Fuck me. I think it was stupid. There may have been... It was a 3-star, but I'm pretty sure one got in between. So I probably shot a lower star. If that is the case, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna reload? Last autosave is 1 minute ago, we could do that. But let's hope it was just a 3-star. If it didn't despawn. Because I think carcasses can despawn if they get out of minimap range. Did it get out of minimap range now? Nice. I shot 2 with 1 shot, I think. No, they were eating the pecking duck. Alright, so now we have 6 raven. And 2 flight feathers for arrows. And we got the arrow back, by the way. And we need, how many raven do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I guess. So we need... We need to shoot 3 more. Here, but it's actually pretty good thing. There are really mechanics to this hunting. Because now there is like that carcass over there. Which I guess will attract animals. And then we shoot one of those animals. And then there's a fresh carcass. Then other animals come, we shoot that one, rinse and repeat. Because I did saw an eagle also popping by here. So there are the carcasses, or the new carcass. So let's see if there will be animals popping by. And is that a loon over there? That would be nice. No, fuck my life. Alright, let's wait and see. That's probably a regular duck. Yes. Here, they just spawn into sight, these ducks. Will there be another eagle or something popping by? Or a raven, actually. I think ravens are also omnivorous. What are crows, by the way? Also omnivores. Yes, they are certainly omnivores. So this could be a way to... Here, what's that? A hawk. A red-tailed hawk. Ah, wait, but for hawks, that's the thing. It doesn't matter whether it's a perfect one or not. We do need hawk feathers, I think. 3. So let's see how we kill a hawk. Man, this is really working. It's pretty damn nice. Cow, elk. Rough-legged hawk, red-tailed hawk. That's the one that we just had, right? I think. Killed and plucked. Varmint rifle. Fuck my life. Where is the horse? Ah, fuck my life, man. Please don't drift away. Come on, man. Your swimming is so bad. Ah, wait. That was also... Can I pick it up? Please. Yes, nice. There we go. Alright, hawk feathers in the pockets. Hopefully 3. Yes, sir. And now we are going to drop the hawk over here. And it's such a cool game. And then we're gonna wait for other birds to pop up. Alright, why did the horse got scared? No idea. But we will be doing that in the next episode, guys, because it is really it's 1 or 12:30 after midnight. or it is 12:30, so a.m. I still have to make something to eat, so we'll end the episode here and we'll try and rise and shine early tomorrow, and then we are going to continue the hunt. We have a pretty good, I would say, haul for my doing, and I'm literally still learning, even though I'm already like almost 50 episodes in. I'm really still learning the mechanics. This game requires a huge time investment, but once you do that, it really pays off. Anyways, amazing game. Looking forward to tomorrow. Here, you see them already circling. So, yeah. The thing is, if I end it now, then most likely the carcass will, here, that's what I mean, will not be there tomorrow. So, fuck my life. Such a fucking idiot. I don't have the correct weapon. Fuck my life. Now also a fox is popping up. Alright, so they're gone anyways. But really cool mechanic that it really carcasses do attract predators, obviously. Does one have it now in its mouth? No. Alright, I'm also just tracking. Yeah, we still needed to track a bear, I think, a black bear, right? Pretty sure we do. Why do bears always disappear? I literally saw a bear here. Ah, there it is. In the pockets, I would say. There we go. Anywho, I can keep repeating myself, but what a game, what an experience, what an escapism, if you invest the time, because that really is needed for this one. Here, now let's see that eagle that was here. Or that hawk. It's not really eaten. Why is the horse skittish? What's happening? I don't see any predators around. But man, there's just so much going on. If you really are immersed in the game. It's pretty amazing how much is going on here. Even not following the story, but just hunting. Alright, we'll have to end the episode here, unfortunately. Guys, hope to see you tomorrow. For the meantime, do not forget you yourself as well. And saying this while... Here, wait, is that... Yeah, I couldn't help myself, sorry. I wanted to say goodbye and then the sun actually came up in the game world. But give me 1 sec, because I couldn't help myself. I'm also again still learning that you can actually quite effectively also shoot birds from the sky with the bow and arrow in that eye. And if I'm not mistaken, that really was a raven as well. So, as we do need those ravens, I made use of the opportunity. But where the hell did it drop down? Fuck me, where is it? Here it is. There we go. Alright, now we really have to put an end to it, because if I wouldn't have like real life work, I would just continue 24/7, but I do have real life work. No option, unfortunately.
Wait, boy.
Guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next episode. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. Slater.